This is going to be our second semi-final of the night, which is going to be FakeAsian or NXS FakeAsian versus K-Top. This is going to be quite interesting, I find, because K-Top, with obviously no disrespect intended, has been quite the talker recently. This guy is kind of the self-proclaimed best Raiden, does consider himself to be the best Raiden player, but also the best Predator, which is going to be kind of interesting to see. He's been quite successful in some local Greek tournaments. He was a very common representative of the Pro League during Season 2 and was unable to enter Season 3, unfortunately. But now, I mean, he's still competing. This guy's still competing.
He is a young guy, he's a young competitor, and he's super confident, but he does have the skills.
However, this is a hard counter pick, though. Hishkatan versus Grandmaster. This is definitely not a fun matchup if you're Sub-Zero. For that reason alone, Down 4 does such an amazing job of just getting round clones that it is going to be an upward battle unless you can corner Predator.
Yes, your only chance of making something work as Grandmaster's matchup is just get them cornered and don't let them out. Because if not, I mean, this mid-screen neutral game, Predator is going to be winning. But just the corner carry Sub has, he does have the options if he gets the hit. It's just, if Predator puts up that wall of defense like we're seeing here, he's mixing up the discs, the shots, the down 4, the spacing, he can make it a nightmare. However, like we've seen, Grandmaster's corner carry is kind of unrivaled in a lot of aspects, so we'll have to wait and see how he can make the most. Like right now, he just gets that slide, punishes the back 2 with the down 4, and just sets up his game and runs out of the corner. I do agree with that.
Now, this is a very crucial situation to be in that the second FakeAsian put K-Top in the corner. K-Top immediately got out. Oh, no hit confirmed, not ready for it to connect. Nice catch to the back 2. Is he going to go for the uppercut? He is. I love that B&B. That's probably one of my favorite BNBs. Yeah, top in the game, I think. Oh, the blocking. He's going to get frozen by the refreeze. And this is the other element of the matchup. If FakeAsian can keep K-Top in this situation, then it's going to be great for him, you know. And the fact that the matchup's difficult because down 4 and zoning demolishes the neutral of Grandmaster. However, if Grandmaster has you in the corner, these factors are no longer as bad.
I feel like round 1 and 2 there were a perfect demonstration of how exactly this matchup goes. Round 1 was just completely zoning from Predator, not letting him in, controlling
that was so risky, but it's going to work out.
And round 2 was just all Grandmaster corner game. And there's the NJP preempted from K-Top, nice read, and is just going to push him as far out of the corner as possible.
I actually like the option as well to try and push FakeAsian near the corner. Not so that K-Top can put Asian in the corner, but it's that he now has the full screen to work with if he wants to run. At this point, though, I'm about to say
misses the combo.
At that point, it didn't really matter because he caught the full combo, drops it anyway. But I mean, he's got FakeAsian in the corner. If he gets tagged one time, it's actually going to be really risky. All it's going to take is that one freeze.
Oh wow, risky slide. Is going to go for it. Staggers the 1, no throw tech from K-Top.
Oh, the big freeze!
That was the dream trade.
Oh, the double back 2!
50, is he dead? That's the refreeze. That is a dead K-Top. Oh. Absolutely clutch play from FakeAsian. That ice ball trade was, and the restand, that was actually really clever. Ice ball trade to trade meter burn for meter burn projectile. Ice ball wins. Doesn't go for a full combo, knows the combo will not kill. I'm going to go for a back 1-2, which is going to guarantee me a 50-50.
That was exactly what he should have done in that situation.
That was
and I've got to say,
the exact thing he needed to do.
I think that's probably the sexiest meter burn freeze I think I've ever seen. It went through all 3 shots. As a Grandmaster player, that's got to be so satisfying as well.
Because that's what Predator needs to do to sub, though, isn't it? That was like, we saw that trade not work for him.
I would like to quote our wonderful stream chat. That comeback was ice cold.
That chair is just noisy.
That chair makes it sound like you were making noises that are definitely not being made by you.
I know, it is unfortunate.
The first hit's going to go to FakeAsian. No hit confirm on meter burn ice though. K-Top again, getting that full screen game. Now I do, you know, I've got to say, I do wonder why K-Top is consistently trying to enclose this space and is running straight into clone when the matchup is that you keep Grandmaster away.
Oh, uses the scimitar slam, doesn't have the extra bar to make it launch, but FakeAsian's going to break. So it gets the bar, put that corner pressure in. Wake up neutral jump from K-Top. Very risky stuff, but again, K-Top's reads with that have been on point so far. Nice block string so far. The down 1 is going to challenge him.
Nice catch as well. I think FakeAsian's his blocking has actually been incredibly strong. He's going to go in, no hit confirm, because again, I do not know why K-Top got caught by that. Nice! He's not going to quite get full up. Again, no respect there from K-Top. He's going to try and jump out. Almost going to get it. He's going to try and block this. Here we go. The down 1 is going to take that first round of game 2, and FakeAsian making this matchup look pretty winnable.
I think it's a mixture of things, because K-Top clearly has the knowledge, because let's not forget, his brother Costas does play Sub-Zero, it's one of his characters. Or at least it was the last time we saw him play, and I can't imagine that's changed.
Nice
Grandmaster has always wanted to do this, but like you said, I think he's just being a little bit too aggressive when he has the life lead. Like in this situation, Sub-Zero is not going to be chipping you away from full screen. You are going to win that zoning trade unless he is now fearing the meter burn ice ball so much to the point that he doesn't want that full screen game anymore. Oh, again, K-Top getting caught by that low. I do wonder what he's trying to scout. Nice, Ice Ball's going to go straight through. Doesn't quite get that trade. Attempts the full combo punish, but K-Top with the combo drop. Very unfortunate right there. Good blocks again. He's going to challenge. Has to use break. That would have been a full combo. But the thing is, normally you would have gone, is that a very good break? Because now he's not got much to work
jump
in. Doesn't turn into an Ice Ball though. K-Top gets off a little bit lightly. Isn't blocking that string at all though. Not quite sure why.
Well, again, I was about to say, you would normally somewhat perhaps question a break like that. But as you can see here, I think FakeAsian tried to break that. Just to get him near the corner. Oh, the good blocks. Yeah, and that's going to be almost guaranteed chip right there. But you can respect the fact that FakeAsian broke in that situation.
He could have done a wake-up attack, but in that situation, all you got to do is block and he's dead. I think FakeAsian he didn't call the bluff, and K-Top is going to keep that positioning. Run into back two. Ouch. And a wake-up projectile of his own. He is going to deal with this.
I mean, Sub-Zero wasn't really point blank, so I mean, it's a good decision that he went and challenged with the speed of that projectile. And there's the shatter, trying to get him to read it. Doesn't quite work out. Nice use of the low shot as well to kind of crush both options.
This is nice. Why. That was a lovely NJP from K-Top to punish the jump in. And this is that zoning game that he's making the most out of now. Really smart stuff. Oh, blocks it this time. And a full punish on the back two. FakeAsian forced to spend that bar to keep himself alive.
I mean, I don't think he was going to get a huge amount of damage there. But I mean, FakeAsian being as weak as he is. And right here is exactly what K-Top should have done in the first game. Where what's going on here is that... he lost and ran into Clone and got frozen and got cornered when he challenged being up close against Sub-Zero. And in this game, where it went much more in his favour, he played that full screen game where Clone isn't a threat and you can truly zone this character out and make it very frustrating for him.
He definitely found that sweet spot where Predator has the edge and he stuck it out there and he took the game. So 1-1 right now, 3 out of 5 sets, so both players have 2 games left to win, to move on. But a good set so far, I think. And going for the Cove again, I think, obviously K-Top's picking the stage. He wants those corner escapes. He doesn't want to get locked down. He wants to have that extra layer to that corner mix-up, that if he does find himself in the corner, he's going to have the options to escape it.
Shout outs to Mr. Silver Eye for the lovely host. Thank you very much, my friend. Hopefully you're enjoying some of this EU competitive MKX action.
Thanks very much for the host, Silver Eye. You are the man.
Here we go again. It's not only taking that first hit, but I mean, just as you can see right here, just relentless zoning and just always being ready for those ice balls and not walking into any of them. However, he's going to get a nice read on that neutral jump punch, and now he's going to have FakeAsian near the corner. But as you can see, not as eager to immediately pressure the advantage and try and corner FakeAsian. Like right now, he has him in the corner, but oh my god, nice conversion! Very, very nice meatless conversion.
Full 31%. That didn't tickle. That was a chunk of damage. And again, just that low laser catching jumps, he's just getting so much money out of it, and it's nice that K-Top is paying so much attention to be ready for it.
Oh wow, K-Top is in full control of this set right now. The 1-2 hit confirm into freeze, he's ready for it. FakeAsian sitting on 3 bars, he's going to get a full combo into knockdown into clone. Now if Asian's going to win this set, this is how he's going to do it. He's going to try and go in, the plus frames, good block on the low, and again the down 4, so normally that would
just like that out of the corner.
Normally that situation would be considered safe, but because Predator's down 4, the low spear goes through clone, he gets that escape option if he blocks something successfully.
On again. Oh, doesn't confirm, doesn't have the stamina. Tries to get a forward dash, but not quite enough. And there's that brave side. Oh my god! Ow, that is unfortunate. And the overhead big leg, that's going to be guaranteed. No, slides out! And that's a nice anti on the projectile.
That's going to be 2-1 for K-Top. I mean, it's looking really good. I feel like he's adapted. He has adapted here. Where the first game, and even those first few rounds, were him being too aggressive. You know, he was being too aggressive. That's another strong 2, by the way. Where he was being too eager.
Oh wow! Congratulations to us. We've unlocked a new outfit.
I didn't even know we didn't have that.
If only one of us played Katanas, we could actually use that.
Silence.
So 2-1 to K-Top. I mean, like you said, he's made the adjustment. He's played.
Well, he has no reason to go in. So he's only going in when he has those plus frames that make him point blank, and when he's point blank...
Interesting, FakeAsian's made the adjustment to Bone Shaper.
Well, I was going to say, actually, I do wonder if FakeAsian has a backup character, because if you're going to play Grandmaster, although Sub-Zero is much better now, you are still going to...
if you can still nullify the clone, Grandmaster will still struggle, you know.
So in this situation, it's like, you know, do you have a backup for these situations? It does look like he does. You know, this could be some kind of just sort of savior attempt. Sometimes you're not as comfortable with it. If you just have to change, you give it a go. But we're going to see what FakeAsian has to offer. However, Hishkuten, I think, really from max distance is going to contest with this. Speaking of which, though, he is going to tag him with those Hell Sparks. He's going to go for send him full screen again. I actually think FakeAsian, I think he's going to try and challenge this wall.
He has much more of a game just from that mid to like 3/4 screen space. He has more options this time. You know, he's not just going to let him use projectiles, even though K-Top is winning this zoning war.
Yeah, he's not winning these trades at
Absolutely.
all. Oh, he's going to jump into the environment interactable. Is he going to try and go for anything?
That with the
down
JP
one?
could have been death.
Oh, the challenge with the down 4 Hell Sparks. Really not as plus as I guess they have been in previous
Definitely
iterations
not.
of
And
the
again,
game.
good knowledge from K-Top brings himself to match point, looking really close to fighting Vilmarin in today's finals, but going down to a full combo bone, but not known for the huge damage. However, this is going to be a setup. A nice restand. Oh, uses the new mid. Good stuff. Builds that bar. Doesn't spend it.
I think it's quite wise to challenge that and see if K-Top is going to try and punish Hell Sparks, or whether he's going to always wait for that meter burn, which doesn't look like he's going to do it. Now he's on this much health. This is when FakeAsian can actually start challenging.
Oh, that's a good
so-
trade for FakeAsian though. Manages to get the only bar out of K-Top. Oh, cancels it. Challenges at the down 1, but again the down 1 as well.
I've got to say, it's like, what's it, like what, 95% hit rate on those down 4s into projectile? FakeAsian's almost 8 every single one. He's not going to meter burn it. He's going to try and save this bar. Cancels into the dark beam instead. Gets a raw jump in. Here's going to come some chip damage. He might manage to take it. Another challenge on down 4. K-Top still alive. If he gets tagged one more time, it's over.
Oh! Anti cross up down 2. Shinnok.
But such a strong uppercut.
He whiffed the down 1 first. He was ready for that. Oh wow, just tags the low. But has the break. Oh, doesn't catch him. Blocking properly on wake up again. Good block on the overhead, but doesn't punish it. I actually wouldn't know what Predator would be able to punish that overhead with.
Now these are not good trades because K-Top is going to be blocking these. Nice air-to-air from FakeAsian. Here we go. He's going to opt to keep it. Goes for the ground pound. Doesn't get it. Nice use. Is K-Top. He is going to spend that second bar. FakeAsian's going to force him to use it. 1 bar on Asian.
I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure if that was a
Oh
trade.
no, there's stuff down here.
I'm not sure if that was a trade that K-Top needed though, because he spent 2 bars for the breaker. Oh, but he is going to spend it, but can't turn this into anything.
One more mix. Here we go. Challenge it with the down 1. K-Top, if he gets 1 more hit, it's going to be it. Clean jump there from FakeAsian. Here we go. The pressure. Instant NJP. What a read. He's going to go for the grab. Nice throw tech from Fake. Here we go. The instant jump in. Oh my day.
Most unfortunate whiff I think K-Top's done in a while. That was just a really good game overall. Like, it was just that almost like chess mind game at the end of, I know this is an option, so I'm doing this, but you know I know this, so I'm going to do this. And it was kind of just a big old game of chicken at the end. And
We're going to our
we're going
game
to see
5.
FakeAsian go into the final game. This change has worked for him. Obviously, it was super close, but at the same time, you can already see where the matchup is different. And K-Top wastes no time. It's straight into Raiden.
I definitely feel like K-Top probably favours this matchup. I mean, to be fair, seeing as it's Thunder God, he's not going to have access to the teleport. He's not going to have access to certain things that maybe Displacer might do in this matchup for getting around zoning. But maybe K-Top just goes, you know what? I just want to go all out rushdown. You know, I want to just get in that one time.
However, though, we saw a lot of that game was Hishkuten winning that zoning war. Thunder God is not going to contest in the same way unless he's using the Superman and he's just looking to completely blow through them.
But I definitely think you could see that, although I think Raiden and Predator are kind of like joint mains, Raiden is definitely K-Top's favourite character. Trying to do constant wake-up down 1s, I'm not really sure I understand what he's trying to do here.
Like, profiles the jump and keeps him safe, but is going to get hit by full string anyway.
Oh, and there's the nice low. Now this might be exactly what K-Top wanted. These run cancels, ending everything in the ball there. Nice 50-50 blocks. High both times, gets tagged by the low. And K-Top with the meterless punish.
Maybe that's the deciding factor here though. He just wanted that answer to Hell Sparks. Force him to spend the bar, because if he meter burns that Superman dive, is that a guaranteed punish? Uses the Ice Clone Lightning Ball, and it is going to bring himself to match point once again. K-Top just absolutely confident.
Well, we talked about maybe Thunder God getting zoned out here, but I mean, you're against Thunder God and your back's in the corner, you've got no bar. Oh, looks like a bit of a pause here, very unfortunate. A little bit of a connection issues. Apologies for this, guys. Looks like it has been resolved. But he has managed to find his way out of the corner, so it's not the end of the world. Speaking of which, though, this is Thunder God. He's going to put you straight back in. I completely forgot that was even an option.
Down 4 Hell Sparks, the tried and true, he's going to catch. But wants to get off this though, because I mean, FakeAsian can't exactly just stay out in the corner, because if he gets hit by one Superman, that's it. He's straight back in just like that again.
That was such a hard read though. He tags him with the mid, good pressure. He isn't going to get much damage because he's gone off the forward 1 string, but at this point, I think he just wants pressure right here. He's going to go in, nice challenge again, gets tagged, no hit confirmed there from K-Top, but then again, his back is still to the corner, nice catch on the shocker. This next hit might do it. Are we going to finally see an overhead? Counter poke, here we go,
He's got the armor
FakeAsian back
again,
to the corner.
again. He's going to do it again, the 2 hits of armor. FakeAsian tries to down for Hellspark
works to absorb the armor, but 2 hits is too much for him, and K-Top is going to find himself in grand finals where Vilmarin, the Sector player from Russia, awaits. That was a really nice display of Thunder God. I mean, we didn't actually see a single overhead there because he caught enough lows, and it was all about pressure, right? And that was such a strong display of, although you might be able to zone me out to a degree, if I corner you once, it's over. It didn't even matter. That was it. Like, you might win the full screen game, but that one Thunder God, that one charge, that one Superman dive, you're cornered, and you're playing Thunder God's game. You're not going to be able to wake up. You know, just armor break is too strong from Thunder God, which I assume is still a thing post-patch, just because of how fast those Thunder God strings hit. But at the same time, just that Vicinity Blast having those 2 hits of armor and leaves him standing was put to perfect use by K-Top. You know, put himself in a situation where he's minus, where it was super attractive for FakeAsian to press something, to want to do something in that situation, and just blew straight through with Vicinity Blast.